YouTubers, subscribers, and friends. Welcome to my channel. This is Silver Bell Road, and right over here, this road right here that I'm sitting on is called Twin Peaks Road. All right, it's Twin Peaks. The road behind me is called Scenic Drive. I'm going to turn right and go south on Silver Bell Road. I'm going to show you how to get to Sanctuary Cove. Is a place where I've hiked at a lot. I'm going over near that area today. I'm not going to actually hike there today, but I'm going over there today. So I'll show you how to get there. So you're going to go south on Silver Bell from Twin Peaks Road. Interstate 10 is about that way a couple miles. And you're just going to take this down till you get to, I don't know the name of the street. I'll know it when I get there. And we're going to take a right. So, I don't know, it's about maybe a mile down the road here. Over here on the right, look like they're building some, looks like a hotel or something there. That's new. Over here on the right is going to be a gas station. You're going to make a right turn here. It's a Chevron gas station. And the name of the road here is Continental Reserve. Take a right, Continental Reserve, take a left, Coach Line. And we're going to go down here about maybe, I want to say maybe half a mile. There's a nice park right there too, but they don't allow dogs. The reason I'm showing you how to get to the Sanctuary Cove is because somebody asked me how you can get to Sanctuary Cove in Tucson. If you live in Tucson, this is how you get here. You got the Sombrero Peak Mountain right there. And you got to watch your speed limit through here. And we're going to make a right up here on, I don't know the name of the road again, I just know how to get to these places. So I'll show you when I get there. It's not too far. Okay, it's called Pima Farms Road. You're going to take a right turn, right here. You can only take a right. Pima Farms Road. And we're going to go this way. And I would have to guess it's about maybe 3/4 of a mile down here, and then we're going to take a left, go through this subdivision, very nice subdivision. This is an actual good walk too on the right side and on the left side. There's a lot of different areas where I hike over here. The place where I took Jerry, where he freaked out, is back there where I started, Scenic Drive. It starts over there and it actually ends over here. We're just going around in a big circle here. We got a lot of nice houses over here. That's Sombrero Peak right there. Alright, you're going to come up to this stop sign and you have to take a left. You can take a right, but it's a dead end. I've hiked down that way before. Like I said, the place where Jerry freaked out, well, they got a thing blocked here, so you can't take a right here. But I've hiked from these little gates all the way down to those gates down there. That's actually the end of Scenic Drive, and I started way down there. That's an actual nice hike also. Alright, so you want to take a like I said, you want to take a left turn, and there is no street name on this street, but it says Star Dance Event Center. This is no outlet. You want to take a left here and go down maybe 1/4 of a mile, and the Sanctuary Cove will be here on the right. I'll just show you here. This is a nice long walk hike too. I've done many times. Parked over there and just walked all the way to the end, turn around, walk back, because you got these beautiful sceneries right here of the mountain. So right as you pass that little cul-de-sac there, Sanctuary Cove will be coming up here on the right. Sometimes it's open, sometimes it's not. I came one time and somebody did some graffiti and stuff like that, and they closed it for like a month. So right here, this is the Sanctuary Cove right here. It's another free place to go hike. And I forget who asked me that, but that's how you get to Sanctuary Cove. I'm actually going to go all the way down to the end, and I'm going to hike up. I think it's called Ringtail Trail up here. So I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to park down here. That's where I'm going to hike today. Alright, it is 81 degrees at 9 o'clock in the morning. I got my lime water. Got my little bats here. Let's go do a hike. Can't tell what kind of bird that is from here. The sun is blinding me right in the eyes. Got my walking stick here. It's blinding me. Can't see the viewfinder. Anyways, this is a little rough road right here. That's Sanctuary Cove over there. It's a beautiful place to go hike. I've hiked there so many times. That is Sombrero Peak. I'm going to hike to the top of this hill, and I'm turning around, I'm going to come back. It's not going to be a long hike today. So, but I did have somebody ask me how to get to Sanctuary Cove, and if you live in Tucson, like I said, you know, if you're coming from I-10, you can come down Twin Peaks Road. There's other ways to get to this, but that's just the area I was in this morning, and I figure I'll start from there. So let's go hike up here. So I was wrong on the name. It's called Packrack Trail, not Ringtail Trail. Paisley Loop. That's a pretty long loop. I've done that before. 0.2 miles. But it's all uphill. I've climbed those cliffs before several times. Even though it's only 82, it's quite warm. That bird's still sitting on that rock over there. I don't know what kind of bird that is. I won't know till I get home and I review this video. A lot of bugs over there, gnats. Like I said, this trail is all uphill. It's a lot of rocks. You got to be careful. You could twist your ankle easily over here. You know, just take your time. It's a strong breeze coming through this little valley here. I haven't been over here in a while. Long time. Thought I heard someone yell over there. It's funny because I live way on the other side of this mountain, and I came all the way around, all the way to come over here. Must be hearing things. Can't read what that sign says. The sun has bleached it. Man, I love drinking my lime water. When I first started drinking it, it was like, ooh, it's sour, ooh, don't really like it. But I don't put sugar or honey or anything, I just drink straight. I put 2 small limes, I squeeze the limes into my bottle of distilled water. Look at that swirl right there. Right on the edge of the cliff. Awesome! I know when I watch these videos back, I look at these hills, I'm like, well, that doesn't look like a very steep hill. And then you come here and you hike it, and then it's like, start getting out of breath. I've already been coming uphill already. Right? And sometimes my wife watches these videos and she's like, how come you sound so out of breath? You do this every day. You should be freaking in shape. I'm like, yeah, but you know, I do a lot of hiking on the flat grounds, and then every now and then I come and pick these hikes like this to go straight uphill. You know, even though this is a zigzag trail once you get up here, you know, this stuff really is gives you a good workout. Look at this swirl. I was watching some YouTube videos, and I saw now I've eaten the prickly pear cactus. I don't see any fruit from the prickly pear cactus out here. I saw a video, some people picking the fruit off of saguaros. And I was like, wow, that's interesting. I knew they had fruit, but I didn't know people picked them and actually ate them. And then I started Googling it and learned it. It's very, very good to eat the saguaro fruit, even better than the prickly pear cactus fruit. But it's really hard to find saguaro cactus jelly anywhere. The antioxidants in it are extremely good for you. And I was like, wow, just when you thought you knew everything about saguaros, you learned something new. Now you see the terrain. But that's how wide this trail is. This is a 4-foot pole. Actually, it was a broom, but I like using these instead of the walking stick that my wife bought. Too heavy, too thick. Oh man, lots of rocks. I have seen some really cool birds out here. I got a video when I went hiking out here, and I saw a huge vulture up on that mountain up there. I mean, he was huge. I don't remember the name of that video. I don't never remember the name of my videos. But can't even see my car, but you can see it's slightly coming uphill now. Lightning strike victim. I just talked to that gentleman for a little while, and he told me some stuff I did not know about a trail that starts in the sanctuary cove and goes over that hill over there and goes around, comes back and meets up over here. So I thought I heard somebody out here hiking. Always got to trust my ears. But I'm almost to the top of this here where it splits off to the right and the left, and this is the loop up here. Oh, he's texting me like crazy. Look at that. She's asking me, where's Jerry? Did I leave him in the house? And no, I left him in the backyard with the girls. It's not too hot for him today. Alright. Got a good sweat going right now. This is the loop. You can see my car down there now. He's been hiking out here since early in the morning. I think he said it took him an hour and 45 minutes to do this hike. Or an hour and a half, something like that. I don't quite remember. Let's go to the right here just to show you what it looks like over here, because I'm not going to hike the loop. I don't have a lot of time today. So I just wanted to get that cardio in coming up the hill. Man, an hour and 45 minutes. I remember when I used to do those hikes about a year and a half ago. I used to do those 2-hour hikes. But, you know, life changes. You know, cut down my hiking times. There's beautiful views over here. I would love to take that trail he was telling me about one day when I have a lot of time. Maybe I do it on the weekend or something when I have, you know, my son wants to come with me. But just look at these views. I asked him if he saw any wildlife, and he said no. It's getting that time of the year, I guess, where a lot of them going into hiding. I know I don't have any freaking prairie dogs in my house. Now that mountain right over there is where the area, not that mountain, but this mountain over here is where I call Hohokam Canyon. That's where that is over there. I'm going to walk around to the other side of the loop and show you what that looks like over there. Oh, my battery's going to die soon. But you can take this. This goes around, goes down, and then it goes out. You can barely see the trail over there. It goes out and goes around way over there. It comes around to the other side. I'll show you that here in a minute. But he was telling me because of these monsoon storms that a lot of the trails have been washed out, so it's really hard to see the trails. So, you know, you could easily get lost if you're not, you know, aware of your surroundings. But I'm a long-time hiker. I know how to get around the desert, so I'm not worried about it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the other side. Oh, he got down there quick. He's already down by my car down there. Oh, he's fast. Alright, now we're gonna, back at the sign here, we're gonna go this way and show you what it looks like on this side. In case you're in Tucson and you want to hike this loop trail, you get an idea what you're in for. If you watch me, if you follow me on Instagram at I See Got the Truth Arizona, you see I made a video, I don't know, about a week ago, of finally used my French fry cutter to try to make sweet potato French fries, and it was a big fail. I mean, I was able to use the French fry cutter and cut sweet potato into French fries, but baking them in the oven was a fail because what happens is they shrunk on me and they don't get crispy, even though, you know, you can put regular potatoes in there and bake them and they'll turn into crispy French fries. But I don't know, it was still good. It's just not what I thought that was going to happen. So what happened was, what had happened was that I won't be doing that again. I'll just use my French fry cutters too. Man, I just saw a huge animal go right over that rock. I don't know what it was. It didn't look like a squirrel. It was big. I know my camera didn't catch it on video either. That was like a size like of a raccoon or something, but it was really dark. It was like right over this rock right here. It was four-legged and it had a tail, but it was really dark fur. Now that it wasn't a squirrel, that's for sure. Squirrels aren't like dark brown. I don't know what that was. Anyways, so I started going on YouTube, started looking at see if other people were made French fries out of sweet potatoes, and I stumbled onto this guy's channel, YouTube channel, called Flat Tummy. This video called Chipotle Potatoes, and I was like, oh my god, it looks so delicious. And I watched that video, and I ended up spending a couple hours watching every single video he has on his channel. I think he's got like 26 videos, but he has some awesome food video channels, and he lives in Arizona. Oh, there's a squirrel there, and that wasn't it. That was a much smaller. He went over this area right here though. Yeah, there's that squirrel right there. What I saw was definitely bigger than that guy. Even though that is a squirrel there. That's a skinny squirrel. I see another squirrel under that tree over there. It was big. It was definitely huge. I don't know where it went. Mystery animal. What's that? Squirrel, rock squirrel. It didn't move like a squirrel either. It moved like a ninja. Alright, let me get back over here. There's the root system of the squirrels. When I was researching about, because I was watching this guy's channel, Flat Tummy, and he eats a lot of ginger root. And after I got done watching all his videos, I started thinking about roots like turmeric, ginger root, which my family, we eat a lot of in our house, especially turmeric. I started thinking, I wonder if you can eat saguaro root, you know, but it's like wood. So that's what made me start researching about saguaros, and that's how I found out about, you know, saguaro cactus jelly and how it's much better for you than prickly pear cactus jelly. But I was trying to research and I didn't find any place that sells it. So I have to continue my research because I've never tried saguaro cactus jelly. This is the backside of the other loop. Right here. And let me see where I started. I started way over there this morning, showing you how to get here. Way over there. And you can see there's I-10 over there. And you get off I-10, you come down Twin Peaks Road to Silver Bell, and you take Silver Bell, which brings you all the way over to here, and then you come and then there, and then drive this way. So all these areas that I hike are generally in the same area. You got the Santa Catalina Mountains there, you get the town of Oro Valley there. Yeah, actually the city of Tucson is actually way that way. I'm going to go over there and we can see from over there. Beautiful, peaceful area over here though. That is the outside mall. I forget what the name of the mall is called, but we go there once in a while. Sometimes I go hike over there too. This is a good cardio hike trail because you're up and down, up and down. We'll go right down over there. Is a good place to stand. This is the other side of the loop. This actually goes down, goes around, goes way out there, and goes. It's a pretty good hike. This hike. I did it once before on I got a video of it on my channel. Take a look, see up here. Ugh. Awesome. Here's somebody hammering in the distance there. There's the actual trail that goes right to that mountain that I always want to go to. Maybe I'll go to there one day. Look how tall these saguaros are. I mean, look at this drop off here. And then look at this saguaro, how it peaks up here. These things are tall. If you ever get a chance and you come to Arizona, you check out these saguaros, you really can't get the actual feeling of how tall these things are. Let me walk down over there and take a look at that saguaro. Until you see these suckers in person. Get these here without getting bit by anything. Look at these little saguaros here. Look at how tall this sucker is. Now, I don't know how high up I'm here. I'm probably good 30 feet maybe. Just look how tall this sucker is. That is tall. You got solar panels on that house over there. This is a good spot to stand here and take a good look around. Arizona, you gotta love it. This is a way far northwest part of Tucson. It's actually not called Tucson, this is actually considered Marana area. But the city of Tucson is, there's a mountain way down there called A Mountain. See if I can zoom in on it. No, I can't. But the A Mountain, which I have a video on my channel, is actually right down by the city of Tucson, which is that way. I don't know, it's probably a good 40-minute drive from here. Hoholcomb Canyon is that way. wind's blowing. And there's this town out there called Catalina, which is probably an hour from here. And if you go north of Tucson, past Catalina, there's a town called Oracle, Arizona. Somebody was asking me, I forget who was talking to me about. They were thinking about moving to Arizona from New Mexico. If you watch my videos every day, you know what I'm talking about. But that's where the city of, I wouldn't say city, but the town of Oracle is, you know, if you come through Oro Valley, you go through the town of Catalina, and then from Catalina to Oracle, it's probably 30 minutes, 40 minutes, depending how fast you drive. And it's up elevation higher. I don't know what the exact elevation is. I have to Google it. But it's an actual place not too far from Tucson, maybe an hour's drive from Tucson, that when you can't handle the heat here in Tucson, you go up to Oracle, and because the elevation is higher and they got pine trees and stuff like that up there. It's like being in northern Arizona, like up in Flagstaff area, because they get snow up there in the winter sometimes. Is a little town called Oracle, which is a beautiful little town. They got a lot of cool hiking areas up there. They got a place called Pepper Sauce Caves, where you can go into the caves and caverns, and if you hike all the way to the back of the caves, there's a lake in the cave, and we used to go swimming there as kids. And yeah, when I was a kid, me and my brothers, we would just jump on our dirt bike motorcycles, and we used to live in the town of Catalina as a kid, and we'd get on our dirt bikes, and we would take the back dirt roads to Oracle. And we would go to these Pepper Sauce Caves, and my brothers and friends of mine, and we were very adventurous back then. And we would go hiking into this cave and go swimming in the lake. We had our lanterns and everything like that, and it was awesome. We didn't have the internet when I was growing up. That's why I tell my son all the time. We had Pong. We didn't have, you know, Xbox or PlayStation. We had Pong. And that wasn't exciting enough for us to stay home and play that all the time. And plus, my mom's always outside. My mom, if you stayed in the house, you better be almost deadly sick, because that's the only way she would let you stay in the house. She would actually kick us out of the house and lock the door. And she wouldn't give us food or anything. We had to survive off the desert. And if you wanted water, you had to drink out of the water hose, right? And today, I'm so particular on what I drink. It's so funny, right? I don't think I can handle drinking out of a water hose today, especially all the crap they put in the waters. Right, I'm going to start heading back to my car. But I'll put that guy's link to his channel, Flat Tummy, because he's got some awesome cooking videos, man. I didn't know that you can take the avocado, because I eat a lot of avocados and I throw out the seeds. I didn't know that you could dry out the seed and then grind it up into a powder, and the antioxidants and all the good stuff, the vitamins and minerals, are actually in that seed, and you can sprinkle that over your salads. It's awesome what I learned from this guy's channel, and he shows you how to make avocado dressings, and he makes some awesome salads. And I don't know I think he's a vegetarian. But I watched every single one of his videos. I subscribed to his channel. I'll put his channel link down in the description box below. Check it out if you want to learn how to make some awesome salads and do some awesome stuff with avocados. And he says he lives in Arizona. He probably lives in Phoenix. Most of the people I meet in Arizona on YouTube, they're usually in Phoenix or Flagstaff area. I very rarely meet anybody in Tucson that do YouTube videos. Alright, I'm going to work my way back down. My battery's starting to flash. Get a lot of rainstorms that go around my house in the last week in the evenings, and I stand outside and I watch the thunder and the lightning strikes and everything. I saw this lightning hit the ground, and it must have been at least 10 seconds where it came from the sky, and you could tell it was hitting something. And this is definitely a lightning strike victim right here. You know, I've talked about this many times before. This smells like a burnt charcoal smell right here. Very, very strong, although this has been like this for a long time. I've come out here many times and I've seen it here, but it still has that charred, burnt charcoal smell. Another wounded soldier. Look at this alcatilla of the leaves. until monsoon seasons next year. Right? Monsoon seasons are almost over, and the weather's starting to drop. They say we're going to start getting in the high 80s for the next week. We'll see, because these 112 degree temperatures in my house, they're nice. I love the hot weather and everything, but yeah, I'm done. I'm ready for the cool fall weather. Look at this. This is a Christmas cholla cactus. It's got its fruit here. I wonder if you can eat this fruit, like a berry. Right? The whole cactus is just covered with them. It'd probably be really a lot of work to do, because you got all these little thorns sticking out right there. Is that gonna focus? Probably too much work. Only the birds can eat that stuff. But there's a lot of nutrients in these cactuses. My mom used to make us eat them when we were kids. I couldn't stand them then. But as I get older as an adult now, and I realized that back in the olden days, the Hohokam Indian days, the Native Indians, they all ate all this stuff, and they're all extremely healthy. I'm a lot, I don't know what percentage Indian I am, but I'm very high percentage Indian. Native American. That's why when people meet me in person, they look at me like I'm a math problem. You know, they're like trying to figure out the equation. Like, what is he? He doesn't look Mexican. Like when I lived in Florida, there's nothing but Cubans and Puerto Ricans, right? And I don't look nothing like a Puerto Rican or Cuban. Not that I'm saying anything wrong with it. I'm just saying, you can tell. I'm no way look like a Puerto Rican or Cuban. And I don't look completely Asian. That's why Asian people don't accept me and Spanish people don't accept me. But people look at me like I'm a math problem, like they're trying to figure out, and I can see their face, I can see their brains thinking like, well, what ethnicity is this guy? And then I just ask them, you want to know what I am? Yeah. Like they're relieved when I say that. You know? I'm a mixture of everything. My father is half Chinese and half French. My mother is Spanish and Apache Indian. So you put that combination together, right? And then my wife, she's Indonesian and Dutch. So my kids are all confused. They're all mixed up. Anyways, be careful on this trail with these big rocks and boulders. Alright, I'm almost down. Wow. That noise construction they do over there, it carries all the way over to this canyon over here. It echoes in this canyon. You hear that? You hear the noise over there, and then a second later you hear it over in that canyon up there. It's amazing how that noise travels like that. Alright, this was a nice hike. I always feel energetic after my hikes. If you're new to my channel, I upload videos Monday through Thursday, and if you jonesing for, well, I wonder what he's doing now on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you can always follow me on Instagram at I Seek Out the Truth Arizona. I post stuff there on a daily basis because it's much easier to upload something to Instagram because I don't have to edit it, and it's real time, you know, and it's stuff that I do throughout my day or with my family. Or my wife does a lot of cooking in our house. She bakes a lot of delicious food and bread, and you know, I post it all hours of the day. So if you're jonesing for stuff that I'm doing in my life and you don't find it on YouTube, follow me on Instagram at I Seek Out the Truth Arizona, because you can follow me over there too. I post little short videos over there. This was a nice hike today. So if you like these kind of videos, give me a thumbs up, smash that like button for me. And if you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, you're like, wow, this guy makes some awesome videos, I like his videos, smash that subscribe button. It don't cost you anything, it's free. And like always, thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Remember, be kind to people and treat people the way you want to be treated. I'm going hiking. Just do